Guys, that's about as far as I've gotten the last 5 days. In order to understand why, we gotta reverse back 2 weeks. So this is a small little life update. About 2 weeks ago, my wife and I decided that we're gonna go on a holiday to Thailand. We had just had a busy January and February, and we thought this would be the perfect window for us to get away for a nice little 10-day getaway. And we ended up going to Thailand. We ended up going to an island called Koh Samui, which is the island that actually went to 5 years ago on our honeymoon. So it was really special. We left to Thailand. We were having a great time there, doing what you do on a holiday, swimming in the pool, eating as much food as possible, adventuring and exploring. And we were having a great time. We weren't spending a lot of time on our phones looking at social media or the news. But then during the end of the trip, I started looking at my phone and I started seeing all these things on social media about the sea thing. I'm not gonna say the word because I don't want YouTube to block this video or to not like it. But I started hearing about it and I was like, wait a minute. Before we left Finland, it was mostly just in China and it wasn't really impacting the rest of the world. But then all of a sudden I started reading the news and I started seeing that now it's been in Iran, it's been in Italy, and it started to spread. And as days went on, we started seeing like, oh man, different countries are closing their borders, and we were like, shoot, are we even gonna be able to get back to Finland? And in some ways, the situation was so comedic, you know? We were just loving life in Thailand with no worries, no stresses. Meanwhile, the rest of the world is going through this post-apocalyptic situation and everything's just going nuts. Luckily, Finland didn't end up closing its borders and we were able to fly back home. We made it safe and sound, but now we gotta self-quarantine for 2 weeks. Hence why I haven't gone outside much. I pretty much have just walked to the mailbox and back and maybe a little forest walk away from all people. And if you're wondering, did we get the sea thing? No. We haven't had any symptoms, we haven't been sick at all, but we do want to be careful. We don't want to risk the chance of us having it and then spreading to someone else, so we thought it's best that we stay 2 weeks at home and just self-quarantine. Also, if you're wondering, am I scared? Well, to be honest, I'm not too scared because, well, here in Finland, it's very unpopulated and we tend to keep a lot of distance from ourselves. There's a lot of memes going on right now that Finland won't have any problems with the sea thing because, well, we naturally distance ourselves from people. So it looks like I'm just gonna be spending a lot of time with my wife here at home and maybe going to take some nice walks in the forest and enjoying life as much as possible. But I guess one of the questions that I've been thinking about and probably you guys are thinking about is, can life really continue as normal right now? Honestly, I don't know. And I guess we all don't know. We really have no clue how long this will take, and as well, we don't know what life will look like when this all ends. Personally, I'm just trying to stay positive and take advantage of this season. It means a whole lot more quality time with my wife, and as well, a whole lot more time to catch up on things that I just haven't had time to do. In some ways, I find that often in crappy situations, a lot of good can come out of it, and ultimately, it's really up to you how you react and how you live out your life from now on. So that's the attitude I'm trying to take. The classic cliche, when life gives you lemons, make some lemonade. So guys, don't panic. Everything is going to be okay. Use this time to spend time with your family. Maybe take the time to develop yourself as a photographer and filmmaker. I don't know what it is for you, but take advantage of this season because in every season there's something positive to take for yourself. Oh yeah, and I promise after this video, the content will continue as normal because I have a lot of videos that I created in Thailand, and I feel like there's just so much about this topic on the news and social media right now. So the last thing that you need is every single YouTuber talking about this topic. So instead, I thought it'd be appropriate that I create just great content for you guys to enjoy and help you guys become better photographers and filmmakers. so that when life does go back to normal, well, you're gonna be a killer photographer and filmmaker. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, but I thought it just wouldn't be appropriate for me to start posting videos about my trip to Thailand without first addressing what's going on in the world. Alright guys, stay safe, don't panic, everything's gonna be okay. Oh hey, someone else to talk to. Oh no, that's just my reflection.